guys, welcome to the Lebanese Bakery in Harrods. We are situated in Harrods on the 4th floor. We are very proud to serve very authentic Lebanese food. It's 100% halal. Very welcome to come and try it. So we've served it today with our special Magenet. So it's like a small bites which we make by hands in our house. So some of them were with this spinach filling that's got different mixture of spices and spinach to make it really yummy. And you also have had some olives and Bulgari cheese Magenets. And our most delicious ones are the meat kebab. So it's a minced beef and filled up again with the different spices and sauté onions to make it yummy, and a pumpkin kebab that could be a vegetarian option that is got the pumpkin and Bulgari croquette mixed with spinach, different walnuts and a labneh. Really delicious. And then my personal favorite is a fattoush salad. It's so nice and light, and you're gonna have different mixtures of vegetables with the aubergine, roasted aubergine, and it's served mixed with the pomegranate vinaigrette. Very light, and it just melts in your mouth.
The beef shawarma being probably the most popular. We usually cook it overnight, and then we do it with some confit, cherry tomatoes and thyme, which is nice and simple with a little bit of parsley and pickles. And then you've got the kafta over there, which is done with some muhamara, which is a kind of pepper paste from the Middle East, and some pickles and a like little tahini yogurt on the side. And so this is the beef shawarma I'm taking out now. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a spin so it gets an even colour all over it. And then I'm going to take the kafta and give it a little bit of a turn as well. So they require a bit of love, our flatbreads. So the oven temperature is really important for cooking these flatbreads. That's the most important thing. So we've got try to keep it at 180 because it can get up to 300 degrees in there, and that will burn the bottom and not cook anything on the top. So we don't want that. We want to have nice consistent flatbreads with this lovely golden colour on them, and that's what we like to try and sell. Gold like the sands of the desert. So this is just parsley, shallots, and a bit of sumac. Nice and simple. And I'm going to put a bit of minted yogurt on there with tahini, which is really nice. So I've left, you always got to let some of your meat ones rest for a little bit, and the cheese ones as well, because otherwise they can get a little bit of water in your food. So we like to get rid of that and make it look pretty as always. That's the key.
So one of our best sellers in our manakish section is our kafta manouche. So you can have it on a sourdough or a whole meat dough. And our super favorites, Harrods specials. One of them is a beef shawarma, our biggest seller. You can also have it with the bone marrow if you like. Really, really good.
So that right there is the baked eggs shakshuka with kashkawan cheese. So obviously shakshuka, peppers, tomatoes, and onion, nice light sauce, but got a bit of a kick to it. And with the kashkawan cheese, that just gives it a little bit of extra kind of richness. The baked eggs right now, they're going to take at least 7 or 8 minutes once we've got the eggs in, just to get them cooked perfectly for you. Now, obviously, when you make your order, do tell us how you want your eggs cooked, because if you want those yolks nice and soft, you want to cut them open and spread them all over, then we can do that. But if you want them well done, obviously that takes a little bit longer, because you need to get those yolks cooked under the fire rather than, because they don't cook from the bottom up. Still see it's got that nice little wobble to it. Yeah. But this one has cooked a little bit. This one hasn't really cooked at all on the yolk, but the whites are still, you know, running around there, so we still want to give it more time, and we want to give it colour on the edges as well. That's the important thing. So you've got to play around with it. It's quite good fun, learning how to use this amazing oven. So it's made with volcanic rock, and it is remarkable. It is very, very good, but you have to learn how to use different points of it. So the baked eggs right now. So salt, pepper and sumac, and just 1 mint leaf to finish it off. soon as it's puffed up, I need to get in, flip it over, and then it's almost done. So sometimes one takes a bit longer than the other. And then it's just a case of flipping it back over, put it back for 10 seconds. Sometimes you can just flip it like that.
And then for anyone who loves hummus, we make the hummus in-house, and it's a famous chickpea puree with the tahini and lemon and olive oil. You can have that topped up with the pine nuts or a warma or just the chickpeas. Another one is our bestseller is muhammara. It's very authentic. You're gonna have roast red peppers mixed up with walnuts and pomegranate molasses, and it's spread with the cauliflower on the top or just with the chili paste. My personal favorite is a baba ganoush. So you've got charred aubergine mixed with tahini and the pomegranate and the cucumber, and it's all set up with a lovely non-warm bread on the side, which we make fresh in the house. Chicken musahi is the winner. People totally obsessed with it, and they keep coming back for it. So you're gonna have pulled spiced chicken. It's mixed with the beautiful onions and the sumac and different spices, and it's wrapped up in a very thin lava bread, and it's beautiful. And of course, we left the best for last. Our very famous Middle Eastern dishes for the sweets are debes and tahini, which spread out with a carob molasses, tahini, and a caramelized almonds. And my personal favorite is a halawa. You're gonna have very beautiful manouche, and it's topped up with the seasonal berries, mint, pistachios, and you're gonna have obviously halawa there too. Thank you for Feed the Lion, to coming down to us and trying our Lebanese food. Total pleasure to have you in here. Obviously now, during these difficult times, we are making sure that we're following 100% COVID guidelines. We've got one-way system in the restaurant. We've got sanitizers everywhere, wipes. We are making sure that our guests are wearing the masks, and we can't wait to have you all with us.
Feed the lions. Feed them to the lions. Feed the lions.